Hello students, this is Sana Ansari from Indian School Salala. So in this video we are going to discuss about permutation and combinations. So these are the basic points which we are going to discuss throughout this chapter. Fundamental counting principle, factorial notation is there, permutation, combination, and then permutation versus combination. So very first topic is fundamental counting principle. Consider one example. Suppose Mohan has 3 pants and 2 shirts. So how many different pairs of pants and shirts he can dress up with? So now to answer this type of question, we have to list up all the possible options here. That is, for pant 1, shirt 1 will go, shirt 2 and shirt 3. That means for pant 1 there are 3 options, shirt 1, shirt 2 and shirt 3. Then select pant 2. Then pant 2 can go with shirt 1, shirt 2, shirt 3 again. So here in all we are getting 6 ways. That means if you observe, total pants were 2, total shirts were 3. So 2 into 3, total 6 ways we can select the combination of pant and shirt. Now let us take one more example where we have to select from 3 pants, 4 shirts and 2 shoes. Then our flow chart will look something like this. So yes student, if you observe here again, 3 pants are there, 4 shirts are there and 2 shoes. So if you multiply 3 pants, 4 shirts, 2 shoes, you will get 24, and here in this flow chart also you can see 24 options are there. So student, here is the time to generalize this concept that is called fundamental counting principle. And what fundamental counting principle says? It says that if you have n number of events and for each event you have, suppose for event 1 you have a1 ways, for event 2 you have a2 ways, till event n you have an ways. So total number of ways will be a1 into a2 into a3 into a4 till an. For example, here one particular example is also given. If event A can occur in 4 ways and second event can occur in 3 ways, then the total number of ways will be 3 into 4 is equal to 12, which we have seen in earlier example. That means there is no further need of flow chart. If we know the number of ways for each particular event, we can multiply and we can get the total number of ways from which that particular event can be done. So this is all about fundamental counting principle. So let us apply this concept in one of the problem from the textbook itself. So here question is, how many 3-digit numbers can be formed from the digits 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, assuming that first part of the question is repetition of the digit is allowed and second part is repetition of the digit is not allowed. So here we will solve first part, repetition of the digit is allowed. As the question suggests that 3-digit number we should form, so there will be 3 places, ones place, tens place and hundred place. So to fill tens place, we have 5 number of choices, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Any number we can select and fill that place. So we have 5 choices. So that place can be filled in 5 ways. Now to fill tens place, again we have 5 choices in our hand. From 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 numbers we can fill any number here also. Since the repetition of the digit is allowed, so the number which we have filled with in ones place, that number we can repeat here also. So again to fill tens place also we have 5 number of ways. Now to fill hundred place also Again we have 5 choices because the number which we have filled in ones place, 10th place, that number we can repeat here again because it is given repetition of the digit is allowed. So again from 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 numbers we can fill here any number. So again this 100 place we can fill in 5 ways. So in all if we see 5 into 5 into 5 there are total 125 ways from which this number 3 digit number can be formed. Going to the next part of the question where repetition of the digit is not allowed. Again we have to form 3 digit number from the given digits 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here if we observe to fill ones place we have 5 choices that can be done in 5 ways, but to fill tens place we have left with 4 number of choices because one number from these 5 digits we have filled our units place, ones place we can say. So now there are only 4 numbers left from which we can fill our 10th place. Now after filling ones place and tens place, for 100 place, to fill 100 place there are only 3 numbers will be left. So in all if you observe, total number of ways will be 5 into 4 into 3. That means 60 ways we can form this 3 digit number if given a condition repetition of the digit is not allowed. So thank you. This is all about fundamental counting principle. I hope you all understood this concept. In next module I'll discuss about factorial notation and permutation. Thank you.